I'm back!
Hey, steady, steady, hey, steady, steady. I don't wanna go until I'm good and ready. It's on my mind, it's in my mind. It's what I found, it's what I find.
So this is the new episode of the LLiveshow. I'm Cogliano. I've been gone a few weeks, but now I've returned. I've seen a whole bunch of things since I've been gone, and this week I've just decided to cut down to one. So the story of Take Me Home Tonight, I thought it was really entertaining and it's incredibly funny. All the little nods at the old 80s movies are really interesting. The features of a classic 80s movie really come out in this and are just as believable as they should be for a film like this. This movie definitely fits as an 80s movie, and it feels just as like a regular classic for for that time period, and I was really impressed by how they just pulled a lot of great comedy together, a great cast, and just had it all work as it did. I like Dan Fogler's character a whole bunch. He was the character Barry. He just really sold the whole role. I loved all of his scenes, especially the dance-off scene that was over the top. I loved all his little quirks and all the things that made him stand out in this movie. I'm really impressed that Dan Fogler is now getting noticed for a lot more in this business, because he definitely has a lot of talent, and he definitely can definitely handle things like this. Topher Grace is a little bit flat sometimes, and he can come off as a little bit weak, but I think overall he's definitely nailed this better than he has in more recent films that he's been in, especially when he's been cast as a villain. I don't think he knows how to handle those kinds of roles. I think he can do well in comedy. He's definitely shown that before. This is definitely a good nod at him because he does well in this, and I think he knows how to handle something of this caliber. He definitely did pretty well in this, but there were moments where he was sort of weak, and they could have just adjusted that a little bit, and it would have been twice as funny. I love the old dance music. I love all the jokes, and all the characters are really well played in this. It's something I thought was going to be just okay, and it turned out being very fun. I recommend seeing this with a bunch of people because you'll all have a great time. It's a complete party, and it's something pretty impressive for an early spring release. So definitely go check this out in theaters if you can. If not, definitely rent it. As always, this was Luke Cogliano with the LLiveshow. You can leave a comment. You can subscribe up top, and leave me a video response, and definitely remember to give me a thumbs up or two. So I'll see you guys next week, but before we go, today's question of the day is, what is your favorite classic 80s movie? So leave me a comment, and see you guys next week. Next week we'll be back with 2 again, and I'll be reviewing Battle of Los Angeles and Red Riding Hood. So I hope you guys like this episode, and I'm glad to be back. I hope you guys are glad I'm back. And also, because of just scheduling things, I've decided to move episodes to Mondays instead of Sundays. That'll just make it a lot easier for me, and just make it easier to get enough time to get episodes out and see everything I want to see. So I will see you guys next Monday. Hope you guys like the show, and don't forget to spread this around. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye. Bye.
Can I resist?